I love you, Mama.
Kelly's gonna make us famous.
All right, we are at the Home Garden and Remodeling Show. I don't know the last time I have been out doing a show live, and I've a little nervous, but at the same time, just so much looking forward to it. Welcome into WFIA Friday afternoon, and if you're thinking, Home Garden Remodeling Show, that's this weekend. Yes, Saturday, Sunday, and if you're out here at any particular time, I want you to come by the WFIA booth, Salem Radio, Stevenson Garden Center and Nursery. Stevenson did a great job at putting us a booth up here, and we're right across from our friends from the Crusade for Children. Known them for a long time. You can win a chance on power tools. And I saw the Verizon wireless thing down there, and Tom will know this. I went down to ask him. I said, hey, do you have an iPod 2 today? Or is it what is it that they are leaving? The iPad 2, new one today at 5 o'clock. And they said no. I was trying to be, well, I think there's like 4 or 5 select stores that will actually have those. So I don't even have an iPod 1 yet or an iPad, so I'm just happy with my Continuum. But
I got a CD player.
You got a CD player? I got an 8-track tape. I got you covered there. But we're going to be spending the hour and telling you about what you're going to come out when you see. And I'm telling you, there's over 400 booths, and I was so surprised. Mowers, landscapings, sheds, even beds. I guess after you've been out, doing all this work on the outside, landscaping and the like, you need a select comfort bed to lie down in, find out what your sleep number is, and you can get real comfortable. But again, beautiful spring day, a little cool. It's going to be nice all weekend. But when you think about home, garden, remodeling, we want you to think first and foremost about electricity, because that's one of the big things that you need to be very careful of. And I have some friends. Well, I don't know if I saw now Billy. Troy?
Yes.
Is Billy your dad?
No, Tom is my dad.
Tom is your dad.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I didn't know, because when I saw that, it said Troy and Tom were going to be here and Billy, and I was like, did you have something in your all's contract that, you all can't be in the same place at the same time?
And obviously we're not, because I'm the only one here.
For sure. Well, let's talk a little bit about Corrigan Electric. I mean, I know the name, but one thing that I did not pay attention is Home Systems. Explain a little bit about that. I mean, we know the Corrigan name. How many years?
16 years. 16 years electrical. Home Systems, about 10 years. Mm-hmm. And fun stuff. Theaters, home automation. Watch the big game on the big screen.
Somebody came by here just a few moments ago and was asking me when we had these headphones on, like we have, like, can you get the UK game in those things right there?
In my booth, we have it.
Oh, see, there we go. Well, that was one thing. I was like, if you're going to keep up with basketball this weekend, come on out to the home show, because already you have to do is go over to the Corrigan booth here, and you'll be able to watch the game. And you'll wait till the game's over with. So you see the screen that you're watching this on? How would you like to have this in your home?
Shameless plugs. We have no problem.
Well, let's talk first the serious part on electric. I know with building codes these days, in the past few years, a lot of things have changed.
Yes, there has. And the update on building code, whether it's arc faults, become in the last couple of years, tamper-resistant receptacles protect the kids from sticking stuff in the devices. Of course, your smoke detectors, acoustic gas will tell you they only have a 10-year lifespan. So little things is to keep the house safe, and that's the number one priority. Of course, you want it to look good, but safety's first.
Oh yeah, no
done
doubt.
by a professional, inspected by an inspector, and then you keep the house safe and fun, and then you get to the fun stuff in the home system.
Yeah, talk about this fun system stuff. Now, when you talk about the home systems, are you doing it all from the unit that we see it on?
Anything in a system, Corrigan Electric Home Systems, any type of wiring in the home, whether it's a small security system, of course your electrical security system, a central vac, home automation, lighting control, home theater. I mean, you can control your house from your iPad 2 that you're going to get maybe at 5 o'clock.
I keep saying, because my son recently put in the oldest son, a 3D television. There was part of me who was wanting to go, I've seen 3D supposedly to be the latest thing a couple of times in my lifetime. But one thing that amazes me is the amount of things that you can do from your home television. I mean, with a wireless keyboard, you're hooked into your internet,
cameras. I mean, you can play your games with cameras. You can check who's at your front door.
Mm-hmm.
You can see your security system. We have a control system out, Control 4 that we installed. You can actually lock your doors with your control system. you can check it from anywhere. You can be out here and you can go, oh, did I forget to lock the door, and hit the button, and you know it's locked because it's red if it's locked, it's green if it's not.
Now, what have you seen in your time with your father and you, the biggest change in what you all do? I mean,
well, electricity used to be pretty simple. It's one, there's a whole lot more technology now. We plan for that technology by the panels we put in. We put in a whole house surge protection in every electric panel, and that keeps you from having surges, whether it's coming from the utility company or created inside your home. Once it's on the electric line, it's protected by that surge protector in the bottom of your panel. So that's one technology change we've seen. And then I mentioned the arc fault breakers. That senses any arc if someone drives a nail in the wall and hits the wire. Well, it used to be you never know it unless it's bad enough that it trips it and causes a fire, which we hope it never gets that point. But arc faults sense it ahead of time before the problem happens, whereas a smoke detector, if you think of it that way, is after. It tells you when it's too late.
All right. Well, they're giving me the 30-second break. How do they get in touch with, I know, how do you get in touch with Corrigan Electric?
CorriganElectric.com, 267-4600, and like we always say, you know us at Corrigan, give us a call.
All right. Brother, I appreciate it. Enjoy it, and I'm going to come over and catch part of the games once 5 o'clock rolls around.
Okay.
Corrigan Electric, and we'll see who my next victim is.